Hey everyone, have I here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be doing a breakdown of LR Zamasu and of course some fun little team builds. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And like I said in my global timeline video, we were going to get LR Zamasu before whatever global is going to receive this crazy hype or special something in Christmas, and I'm very happy that I was right. And in this case scenario, this is a traditional LR unit, and it is a luxury unit. So watch out for those who are summoning for LR Zamasu, Fusion Zamasu, whatever you want to call him. But I'm just very happy because he's a very fun unit to run. So let's go ahead and do the breakdown here. First and foremost, the card art. I do really like the SSR card art. Of course, usually LR SSR card art is really good, but that TUR, you know, off angle, doing the Holy Wrath technique, it's, you know, I see what they're trying to do. It just, you know, doesn't really speak to me there. So SSR looks great, TUR, and less to be desired. But man, that LR card art is amazing. Look at how beautiful that is. I wish I had it animated for you, but when you animate it, it turns into this, you know, fiery hue in the background, and it's a, you know, shadow of MERGED Zamasu, which I really just like the design in of itself. MERGED Zamasu and just Goku Black, Rose, and Goku Black in general is one of my favorite design characters in Dragon Ball Super. So let's go ahead and take a look at the breakdown and the stats of everything here. The HP is 22,750, which is really strong. Attack is over 21,210, and then defense 13,488. So really nice LR stats there. Now, when you look at the full breakdown, I'm going to highlight a couple things for you guys that makes this unit, I think, shine, and some issues as well. So first and foremost, it is a 150% worldwide Chaos and Patara category leader. It's Key +4, but we are still continuing the dual category 150 LRs at this point in time. I don't see it changing anytime soon, but, you know, I could see, you know, later in the future having 170 yellow coin LRs, or even 180% LR yellow coin LRs as well. But as of right now, JP hasn't changed it, so Global's not changing it either. So let's go ahead and look at then the highlights. I'm going to highlight a couple of things here. So the Blades of Judgment, the 12 key, and then the Holy Wrath, the 18 key, is really designed to work with each other, right? So yeah, the kit in of itself, the passive, really helps you get the 18 key super attack off because it provides you an additional 12 key super attack automatically. So I like how that is, in a sense, is built, and greatly raises attack really strong, right? Greatly raises attack is 50% to attack and defense, and that's very powerful, especially in this current meta where defense is so important. So pretty much you're getting you know, like a 100% boost after you super attack, and additional to the super attack boost that also has in the passive. So anyway, the 12 key is greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy, and lowers attack, which is beneficial for like super battle and stuff like that. And then the 18 key is greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy, and greatly lowers attack. So passive skill here, the interest animation, it's great animation, but the power in of itself isn't like traditionally, it's like super OP. It is, again, very beneficial for you to get your 18 key super attack off, and it's Key +1 per key sphere obtained for 5 turns from the start of the turn when there's another Patara category ally attacking the same turn. Now, there might be a situation when you're just running LR Zamasu as a floater, and you might not activate this, but again, it's not overly important. It will help out tremendously when you are trying to get that 18 key super off. Now, the thing that helps you the most is the randomly changes key spheres of a certain type excluded the int key spheres to int key spheres, and that in of itself, you know, again, should help you get 18 key no problem. On top of that, you do have the attack and defense 100%, that's flat out, and reduces damage by 20%. So that is unconditional. That's always going to be there. So having that 20% damage reduction is very strong. Of course, we wish it was a little bit higher, but you do get a little bit more benefit as you get hit. We'll talk about that in a second here. You also do get a plus an additional attack and defense 50% when performing an additional super attack. And again, that's hugely strong as it kind of multiplies there, and then launches an additional super attack. This is where that 18 and 12 key come hand in hand here. Launches additional super attack when performing an ultra super attack, so that's guaranteed if you get your 18 off, you're going to get a 12 key off right then and there. And then if you can get to key 24, right, if your key is 24, you're going to be effective against all types. That's where that interest animation does help out quite a bit. But hopefully you can have that randomly change of key spheres to get you to that 24 key, which will then do a little bit more damage. Now the rest of it, it's problematic because you do have to wait for you to get 5 hits during the battle. But once you build up, it becomes still, I think, very, very beneficial overall. So you do get plus an additional damage 2% within the same turn with each attack received up to 10%. That is a evolution Vegeta mechanic that really no one likes, right? Because you do reset every single time your turn is done, so you're only getting that 10% increase as you get hit, and then it restarts every time your round or your turn is over. So not a big fan of that. Now the key +1, each time a character receives an attack with 5 or more times during the battle, up to 5 key, that's very beneficial there. And then you have a HP recovery of 10% at the end of the turn after you receive 5 or more attacks during the battle. You do have a great chance of evading unarmed enemy super attacks and countering with a tremendous top power, so it's 70%, really nice there. Unarmed is, I would say not as common, but it's still good that anytime you're fighting somebody, a boss that does have a unarmed super attack, you know that you're gonna have a 70% chance to counter that. So that's hugely, widely advantageous. Now you do have an active skill here, Lightning of Absolution. Massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to enemy, and stuns the enemy for 1 turn. And then you can activate this after 5 or more super attacks during the battle, which isn't too bad because if you get an 18 key off, you get 1 super attack, 2 super attacks. So it'll be kind of in the 3rd turn if you're able to get at least 18 key super off. So Link skills, of course, Big Bad Boss is one of the most important things on here. Dismal Future, Godly Power, Fuse Fighter, Nightmare, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Categories, Realm of Gods, Patara, Future Saga, Time Travelers, Final Trump Card, Worldwide Chaos, Battle of Fate, and Fuse Fighters. And there you have the full breakdown there. Again, a luxury unit, something that I always say about Yellow Coin LRs as well. Not a requirement, but very, very fun to have. So let's go ahead and take a look at probably his favorite Link partner. You do have another one, that Transformation Transformation Zamasu. When he does go into Merged Zamasu state, you're gonna have 6 links, but this one here right off the bat, LR Zamasu, once he LRs, which he should LR in this campaign here, this is what I expect, is both of these units coming out, and then the LR Zamasu EZAing here, you do have 5 links together, and you have a really nice partner up here with 15% to attack. Now all these are SA link level 10, 15% to attack, key +2, chance to perform a critical hit 5%, Big Bad Bosses unconditionally, attack and defense 25% at link level 10 there, Fierce Battle 20%, and then attack 15% when performing a super attack. So super, super strong with when you're using it together. Now the problem is, when are you actually going to use them together? Well, the best team you're really going to be running LR Zamasu on is the LRGG team, and technically you don't want to use LRGG off the first position because he's not super strong that way because of the 50% damage mitigation, and this causes a problem, so you're gonna have to float all the Goku Blacks and Zamasus and things of that nature, and it just doesn't work all that great. But it is a fun team to run, but you're not really strengthening LRGG, or like if you're running Carnival Goku as well, right? So I think that is a miss, and figuring out, okay, what's a 200% category team that you can run them on, and LRGG is not generally one that you can have both LR Zamasu. You could, again, you just putting LRGG as a floater just doesn't make any sense, right? Now another fun team that you can run with LRGG is like a full int team, and this is when you might not actually trigger that animation because they're not another Patara category on the same team. But again, generally I guess you're going to run it on this team. Now if you don't want to run at 200%, you have some other variations, right? So you can of course run a full Goku Black Zamasu team, and this would be a Realm of Gods team that you can run here. With some secondary leaders you can see you can run as 170 or even at 180, but then you're bringing all the other Zamasus on the team, and like Goku Black and Rose and things of that nature. It's a fun team to run. Of course, you can run him as leader as well. So you can run LR Zamasu as leader and pretty much run the same team. It just isn't as fun, right? At a 150 versus 170, or as strong as 150 is for 170, 200, and even 180. Now, if you want to run 80, you're going to run EZA UI Goku. So you can run that there. And then you can run a 180% Potara team as well. So you're going to generally run the LR Fusion in as a floater as a leader, and then you're going to run the Zamasus up front. Again, the biggest issue here is we don't have a first position unit for endgame usage, especially on this team here. This team here, I guess you can run, you know, UI Goku if you can dodge, right? If you can dodge, then great. But that's at transformation. So again, very problematic when it comes to endgame. But the rest of the game, you know, you don't really have to use super OP first position units to beat that. Even like SBR and stuff like that, you can run this team very, very easily and complete it. Now, some other teams, of course, Future Saga here. Once he EZAs, and actually once Zamasu and or Transformation Trunks EZAs, hopefully they're going to be 180% and really support a team with Zamasu on there, with LR Zamasu on there. So, of course, you can run like a Worldwide Chaos team. This doesn't make any sense, but you can run it because all Goku Blacks are on there as well. So, yes, this is the reason why. You can kind of see the team builds and things of that nature. You can see the reason why LR Zamasu is a luxury unit. It's not necessary for you to have it for endgame at this point in time. Maybe until a extreme unit, Goku Black or something of that nature that you can run all Goku Blacks on. That's going to make him a lot better. Now, right now, you can just run him on LRGG as a kind of semi-floater, and that's all you can kind of run him on. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about LR Zamasu here. I just like him as overall character, as overall unit. It's a fun unit to have. Of course, I'm summoning for him, but if you're a loader player, free to play, luxury banners, stay away from, because they are very, very tough to do. You know, maybe do some singles on there if you want to. If all you want is LR Zamasu, but of course, doing multis on LR banners, you can get other LRs as well. But anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. If you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning, and we'll catch you next time. Later.